DJ F. The newest member of the Stepchild Records.
Top dollar make me old on holler.
Quarter pound in the house.
That is low.
Street game.
Yo, fat.
Coming down candy paint, done did that. Screens falling from the sky, done did that. 88 divided by 4, done did that. Gripping grain in a Fleetwood lat, done did that. Pulling all nighters, flipping packs, done did that. Pulling kick those stacks and crash, done did that. Monotomized with 3 dice, done did that. Broke one day, rich the next, my nigga, now feel last. I'm trying to get my Bill Gates on, excuse me. Don't get me wrong, get me right, niggas, excuse me. Tell anything for my soul, but I done told y'all that. They don't love none of these hoes, and I done showed y'all that. I spit these flows like I'm supposed to, and we can choke on that. See, I'm the coldest cat I know rapping, dog. Y'all run, tell that. If you sell dodo when you smoke, then I got your sack. But all that bumping, stunting, front, high capping, fuck all that. Chicken sugar, that's the plan. Put my city on the map. Make cats who hate me when they see me say Top did that. I'm trying to beat up the block in an armored truck, sitting on some Martian Fox. The bank of Dallas, right-handed player, coming southpaw. World famous, world known. Pimp ass nigga like Ken Alone. Blowing Reaper like Cheating Tone. Logo is skull to microphone. It's top dollar, done did it. $100 billion type nigga. Ghetto fabulous y'all for a minute. Project Ballin' Dog done did it. Coming down candy paint, done did that. Screens falling from the sky, done did that. 88 divided by 4, done did that. Gripping grain in a Fleetwood lat, done did that. Pulling all nighters, flipping packs, done did that. Pulling kick those stacks and crash, done did that. Monotomized with 3 dice, done did that. Broke one day, rich the next, my nigga, now feel last.
Niggas watching everything, watch my fucking nuts hang. I'm stepping with my loaded heat, jumping deep up in this game. I never was a bullshitter when it came to getting mine. Since I've been a young G, dope been my hustle grind. Mama tried to guide me, daddy rolled stones, man. In and out that penitentiary, made the places home, man. Falling out the house with my granny deuce. On the cut, shooting them dice down the cut, my niggas loose, man. Niggas ain't guessing cause I had the duffel bag, man. Present day the same way, I'm reaching for my ag thing. Pea shooter, gunpowder, lead, what they call that? What's his name? Got broke off in that alley, nigga, boss that. Just believe I'm down for the cause right now. $100 stick from the south, I take a stab. If you niggas can't feel me, I ain't giving a fuck, man. You niggas ain't real G's, game leave you stuck, man. You ain't never seen the hot face of the devil. A crimson red killer, a body snatching rebel, a midnight missionary jack move maker. A sneak up on you, hunter, a cut you open. Gator, the main upstairs, be the only thing I bar. I ride solo, bitch, you 40 in the car. I never ask a nigga for a motherfucking thing. Bitch, we take what we deserve, cause bitch, we in this game, and bitch, we causing pain.
Órale, aquí estamos viendo la vida loca. Y si no ves una cosa es otra. Guáchate con los catrachos, porque aquí en esta vida el gobierno te trata gacho. Vos, así es, moviendo y traficando. Aquí estoy con el mero peso, top dollar y el quarter pound. 25 libras, hablando como entraron miles y miles de libras hasta llaves. Por vos, viniendo de a mero abajo. Y tú sabes, los mexicanos vienen de México con todo el jale. De California a Rento hasta Texas, todo Estados Unidos, a los United States. Top of Texas, arriba de Texas. Pues aquí estoy sufriendo y que ya lo hice.
Coming down candy paint, done did that. Screens falling from the sky, done did that. 88 divided by 4, done did that. Gripping grain in a Fleetwood lat, done did that. Pulling all nighters, flipping packs, done did that. Pulling kick those stacks and crash, done did that. Monotomized with 3 dice, done did that. Broke one day, rich the next, my nigga, now feel last.
Yeah, volume 5. Your boy growing. I know y'all still hating, but I'm still making what I do, doing it how I do. You know what I'm saying? MJF, welcome to the family, baby. You know what I'm saying? Is it? Peace. All right, brother, records.
Yo, what's up, Dollar Man? What's up, man? Want you let your crew know what's going on down there in the 214, you know what I'm saying? Everybody been coming out with their stuff, you know what I'm talking about? We hearing from everybody. We want to know what's going on down there in D-Town, you know what I'm talking about? Where them real thugs at, you know what I'm talking about? Where them boys at, you know what I'm talking about? Want you let your crews know what's going on? Holla at us one time, you know what I'm talking about? Give me something, where you at, boy?
Here's your 411 on that 214. Y'all dial 911 if my shit don't blow. A pioneer with this rap as far as Dallas concerned. With gold grills, with attributes, with plenty money to burn. The last man to hit the door and I be the last man standing. I'll be there when the deal go down cause I done applied it and planted. You got to spread your hustle. It ain't about just flexing your muscle. Cause when the folks get at your ass, you ain't got nothing but trouble. You got the dip switch ride, put the game in overdrive. Premeditated thoughts and moves, the only way you survive. Game recognized game, so what's up, baby? Say what you need, yeah, it's all gravy. Internet, interstate, don't give a damn what it takes. I got to have it, going to get it, coming back with this weight. A heavyweight nigga now, Mr. Shot Caller. And now don't shit jump off in Dallas unless I call it.
Aight. Yeah, we feeling you, you know what I'm saying? But now what you tell your boo where them money hustlers at, you know what I'm talking about? Got to have it, them paper chasers, you know what I'm talking about? Eat money for breakfast, you know what I'm talking about? All about their money on that hustle every day from sunset to sunrise, you know what I'm talking about? Open your eyes and see what's really going on, bring it to them, where they at?
I watched this boy, Rick. He used to come by and lend me $1 here, 50 cents down. He was all right, you know. He would never let me 5, though, you know. He let me have them tools and fuels, you know. So I felt for the boy. I went over there talking to him. And he ignorant. Because I sit down and talk to him, and he don't let him get none of that powder in his nose.
How y'all doing today, man? What it do, fam? Another Top Dollar Tuesday, man. A terrific Top Dollar Tuesday that the Lord done made, man. I'd like to welcome everybody, man, to Real Talk Dallas After Dark. I'm your host, Mr. 214, 21 Joke, 214, however they want to say it. They know what it is with me. Man, I'm back in my little old spot. I got my shit kind of hooked up a little better. I feel better about it. Hell, my brother ain't riding me so hard now. I still got to get back on Facebook, but that's a whole nother problem. But no matter how it go, how y'all doing tonight, man? What's happening in the world, man? What's happening? Because I got some shit to talk about, you know. But I did promise y'all that every time I got on the air, I was going to hit y'all with some black history. And I only do that because it's our jobs to teach our people black history. You know, if we don't do it, we expect for them to do it. That don't even make sense. So I'm going to start out by telling y'all during the Civil War, it was a slave named Robert Smalls. He stole a Confederate ship. You hear me? Unhooked that bitch from the dock and took off with it. Disguised himself as a captain. Went back, scooped up the niggas that were slaves with him, got his families, got their families, shot to the Union where niggas was free. You hear me? Then he became captain of their ship. And after so long, he educated himself. Remember, education is key. We keep talking, letting shit slip through and all that. Education is key. This brother educated himself. Became a successful businessman. He bought his ex-owner's house and served 5 years in Congress. This is what I mean when I say we got to teach our kids who to kill, why to kill, when to kill. Look at the evolvement of that one man from stealing a ship. Ride or die. Scooped up his niggas, scooped up his family, they family. Ride or die. And shot somewhere where they could be free. You know what I mean? He done anything for freedom. Then once he obtained his freedom, the brother knew in order to
make any waves in the world, he had to educate himself. I tell y'all, every week the brain is a muscle. We got to work that muscle, man. Because if you don't, it'll deteriorate like everything else, like anything else. If you got a talent, you don't use it, it deteriorates. If you think of bullshit, some of these rappers, some of these people that sing, take 4 or 5 years off of what you do every day and then just jump back in and think you're going to do it. That's not how it's set up. Those that practice get better. Those that don't practice don't. You understand? See, good can beat excellence when excellence is lazy and don't work the process and don't go all the way through their little old shit. Good can beat excellence when excellence is bullshit. Now, I tell y'all every week, we got to open up the lines of communication with our kids. And I say that because we dying at a high rate. I don't know if we dying at a high rate now and back in the game or nothing. I just know right now, today, we dying. Man, it's crazy. Oh, man, it is crazy. So, now think about what I'm telling y'all about this Robert Smalls, man. The brother educated himself and was a successful businessman. But on top of all that, he bought his ex-owner's house. When he was a slave, then they went back and bought the crib, nigga. Now I want that. Let me get that. And then served 5 years in Congress. 5 years. Say, man, we need to fix some of this. This is how you make a difference. This is how you push forward through obstacles. This is how you know right is right and wrong is wrong, no matter how people feel about it. No, it don't matter how you feel. If you're wrong, you know you're wrong. It might feel so right to you, but you know you're wrong. You go steal somebody's shit, yeah, you might have needed it, but you know you was wrong. Somebody dropped their wallet and you pick it up and you see them and got a chance to give it back to them and you don't. Even though you broke, you know you're wrong. See, we're going to have to start holding ourselves more accountable and being more lovable. And if you want to be friends, you first have to appear friendly. Let me say that. If you want to be friends, you first have to come off as friendly. You got to send an aura out, smile. We frown up so much. It's like we made the mean mug cool. The mean mug was because they was always harassing us, but then we started doing it to each other. Now we just walk around frowned up when we wake up mad at breakfast. Black man, it don't hurt for us to speak, man. It don't. It don't hurt for us to say, hey, good morning, how you doing? Good afternoon, how you feeling? That don't hurt. We got to get out our little old feelings and start respecting each other as men. See, respect is given as well as received. It's not just everybody got to respect you. You understand? Respect is given as well as received. And it's not that we lack respect. We don't know what it is. This generation don't know what respect is. To them, respecting another grown man to grown man is kissing somebody's ass or something. No, man, you're just being respectful. If you ain't got no beef with a nigga, what's wrong with saying good morning? And if I got beef with you, I still might say good morning, my nigga, because any morning that the Lord wake me up is a beautiful morning. We, as black people, got to get the pride back in being black. And my biggest fear is we done been so whitewashed that it'll never be. You understand? We done been so whitewashed that I don't think it'll ever be. I don't think we'll ever get back to just, being proud because we black, loving on each other because we black, black is proud, black is beautiful, throwing up the black fist, the peace sign, having the froze and everybody rocking. I don't think we'll ever get back to that. I don't know where we're going. I know we're going to survive it. And I know right now we're going through some shit that's so crazy that I don't even think it's written in the books the way we dying. But it could be depending on what pastors want to preach the book. We dying so fast and at such a rate to where, think about this, when we got over here, they was killing us. When I say whitewashed, understand what I'm saying? When we got over here, they was the one killing us. It was still a sense of pride amongst the slaves to where we ain't gonna kill each other. To right now, today, you want to do a black on white murder and a black on black murder and do the numbers, run the numbers, who do y'all think would win that? Between the gangbangers and the stupid shit and now these youngsters, I don't know about nowhere else, but around here we got some youngsters and they got body counts on them. They ain't playing. And it's just, I don't know. I don't understand it. I wish I could reach them, make them understand the consequences of what they're doing, but I can't because I can't make sense of what they're doing. Y'all get what I'm saying? In order for me to communicate with you, I will first have to be able to tell you what you're doing is wrong. See, these youngsters, they done started a body count. Now, if you kill mine, I kill yours. Now they killing each other, so now everybody mad and crying and hurt. So no matter when you walk in there and say, man, we need to start a peace treaty. We need to let this go. Somebody, whoever just lost somebody, whoever lost the last loved one in that little connection gonna be like, no, nigga, fuck that. They killed my brother. They killed my cousin. Whatever it is. So when we do that, we got to put all of that in our thought process. When I tell y'all this brother Robert Smalls was just the ultimate nigga because he started out jacking the ship. He done took him some shit. Went and grabbed the niggas he was slaves with, got his family, got they family, and sell that bitch to the Union, and then got on another ship and became captain. Turned into a successful businessman, educated himself, and did 5 years in Congress. The United States Congress, y'all. This is back when African Americans had very few, he stole the ship running away from slavery. So it's 1800 and something. Went to the Union where niggas was free, so that'll be about 1860. Just do the timeline. Do the research. Google that shit. Check it. Robert Smalls. So I'm telling y'all this to let y'all know no matter how bad your situation may seem right now, no matter what you might think you deserve or what this world is supposed to give you, no matter what you think being a good Christian is going to bring you, no matter what you think believing in Jesus or Allah, what that's going to bring you, understand this one thing. You can't be a lazy individual. If you want something, you got to get out here and get it. However you want to get it, that's on you because you got to make good with your God about your lifestyle, about your life decisions. But whatever you want to do, you got to do it. Do you understand? Not somebody else. Not say, man, they missed. Get off your ass and see about your business. Now, it seems like I'm rambling, but I'm saying these things for a reason. If you have a responsibility, if you done made a deal with somebody, then honor your deal, man. And if you're not going to honor the deal, cut it off. But don't continually keep just every week, oh, I'm gonna pay you next Friday. Every Friday, I'm gonna pay you next Friday. Damn, damn, dog, you gonna pay me or not? You get paid on Friday. That type of shit. We got to start holding ourselves accountable. We need to talk to these kids, man. We need to find out what's going on with them, who they hanging with, where they going. And we need to make some of them cut their damn hair. It's just ridiculous how the style of McCain don't comb your hair. They'll go get an edge up in a fade and won't comb their damn hair. And I'm as pro-black as they come. But whatever style you gonna wear, choose you one. That's just being out there anywhere. It's where we at right now is with no direction because we have no leadership. But I'm telling y'all right now that we need to keep planting seeds every day. We need to take time to talk to our kids every day. We need to, you don't have to drill them. You ain't got to talk an hour. Just you get a feel for your seed. He got an orb and a vibe only y'all two got anyway. And when it's off, if you paying attention, you'll feel it. Talk to your kids, man. Find out when somebody picking on them, when it's something they want to do that they can't do. When they might need some help with something, you might know somebody that knows somebody. It ain't got to be nothing illegal. We need to open up the lines of communication with our kids, y'all. I challenge everybody that's listening to me. Worldwide, take 1 hour out of the week where you and your family disconnect from your phone, from your computer, from the TV, and you got to sit at the table and talk about what's going on in y'all lives. How did work go? How is work going? What happened to the raise? What happened to did you get the raise? Did you get the promotion? You trying to get another job? Have a conversation. How is school? Are you passing? Do you like your teachers, your classmates, the extracurricular activities that you're involved in? Anything changed? Any updates? So we still doing this on Tuesday night at this time? Communicate just general conversation with your family, man. Open those doors back up to the youngster to where if something's on his heart, he'll come in there and tell you, or he'll come in there and he'll be in such a mood that you'll sense it and you can talk it out of him to where right now that our youngsters feel like they ain't got nobody to talk to. They get mad and somebody gonna die. They get upset, nigga, that everybody know what a gun is. There's always been a gun in the house. I don't want to hear that gun law shit. It's us not talking to our kids and teaching them. It's a poor ass can't take a little whooping. Who gives a damn somebody laughed at you? It's not who laughs first, it's he who last laugh had a last laugh. Shit. Who I was ain't who I am right now, motherfucker. Yeah, it's some of that. And we got to understand it. We got to put it all together. But we're going to go to commercial, and then I'll come right back. But I want y'all to know that, man. During the Civil War, it went down. Robert Small, straight gangster. Yeah, also, Mr. 214. Well, maybe not. Maybe not. Jason, go to commercial. Go to commercial. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I forgot you were working.
Yo, what's up, Dollar Man? What's up, man? Want you let your crew know what's going on down there in the 214, you know what I'm saying? Everybody been coming out with their stuff, you know what I'm talking about? We hearing from everybody. We want to know what's going on down there in detail.
with gold grills, with attributes, with plenty money to burn. The last man to hit the door, and I be the last man standing. I'll be there when the deal go down, cause I applied it and planned it. You got to spread your hustle. It ain't about just flexing your muscle. Cause when the folk get at your ass, you ain't got nothing but trouble. You got the dip, switch, ride, put the game in overdrive. Premeditation, thoughts and moves, the only way you survive. Game, recognized game, so what's up, baby? Say what you need, yeah, it's all gravy. Internet, interstate, don't give a damn what it takes. I got to have it, going to get it, coming back with this weight. A heavyweight nigga now, Mr. Shot Caller. And now no shit jump off in Dallas unless I call it.
Aight. Yeah, we feeling you, you know what I'm saying? But now what you tell your boo well on money hustlers that you know what I'm talking about. Got to have it, them paper chasers, you know what I'm talking about. Eat money for breakfast, you know what I'm talking about. All about their money on that hustle every day from sunset to sunrise. You know what I'm talking about? Open your eyes and see what's really going on. Bring it to them, where they at?
I watched this boy, Rick. He used to come by and lend me $1. Him, 50 cents down. He was all right, you know. He would never let me $5, though, you know. They let me on them twos and fews, you know. So I felt for the boy. I went over there talking to him. And he ignorant. Because I sit down and talk to him, and he don't let him get none of that powder in his nose. That's like trying to talk to a baboon bear. I talked to the boy 7 days and 7 nights. He was still on the same subject. Where can I get some more?
Next rhyme, storylines about a friend of mine. I guess we'll call him Lil Johnny this time. Now Lil Johnny lived a life of a hard knot, have not. Project born, raised by the dope spot. Now mama did what she could, but the grind was hard. The last thing he wanted to do was break the Jones hard. But in the process from growing up order a man, sometimes you lose your reality, know what I'm saying? Now at the age of 13, Johnny saw his pop shot by a crooked cop while he was cutting school, posted on the block. So understand me when I tell you he done seen some things. Like we be popping it, baby, the Johnny Woods game. Raised in Dixon on that Trey 5-7 beat, where everything is real in the field, play for keeps. He watched them players go bits and pimp player is. He learned the game is hard, baby, as good as it gets. Now mama begging to quit, switch game, go legit. But he didn't feel it till she got sprung on that glass dick. Now trials and tribulations, things, sad faces, dodging cases. He won't know walk away from the game, there's only one problem. He loving paper, expensive lifestyle, shopping daily, living wild. Got homies he came up with from day one, they won't let him down. Updated, paper chasing, living only for money making. But Section 8 project brawls, they got him aggravated. Dry season, they cut through homies, they're waiting, they all up on him. That 201 Hummer, he packed his gat up in his bummer. Having suicidal thoughts, hiding out up in funky town. Got killers head away by the pound. Now can they get down? See drama, look company, that shit like misery. It's killer bee, especially when you thought they were friends, but they're enemies. Johnny popped the cop, trying to take him for what he got. A stepchild be real on the block. Papoose, what you got? Say what you got, baby. What you got? I tell y'all what. Say, man, make a block. Yeah, make a block, man. Yeah, make a block. Say what you need. No, make a block. Make a block, man. Yeah. Say, man, who's the white boy? What's up with that? Nah, you know we don't fuck with that. Nah, it ain't that kind of party. It ain't that kind of party. Say, ain't that. Make a block. Yeah. That what you do. I ain't got that. Yeah. So you see that brick right there? Yeah. Pick that up. Yeah, pick that up. Right. Yeah. Leave your money over there with that. Yeah. Right. See that yellow bump. Yeah, pick that up. Right. Yeah, leave your money right there. Yeah. Right. Yeah, that's you. I ain't gonna hear you shit. Right. Make a block. Make a block. Make a block, man.
I ain't no motherfucking dope dealer. I'm a rapper that hustle and chop it up and hit your block with it. Call me the top dollar. And I want every motherfucking dollar. Keep the game and right about how I got it. I got big work, I got big faces. I done been around the block, I done seen places. I'm the big boss type, name brand nigga. With big nuts and I'm known to fuck around nigga.
Welcome to Top Metropolis, the home of Sudan. I'm your host, I'm Topodopolis. My peeps call me Squilla Man. Born and raised in the dirty, known for pushing pounds and burdens. Clown when it's necessary. Real mics to the damn bird. I'm from the south side of town, where we be go-getters.
gold grills, Cadillacs and bills, and we bought now nigga. Home of that one hitter quitter, day chopping, popping collar, nigga. Serve, drinking money, making head, busting lyrics spitter. The ultimate game is chess. The ultimate fee is death. The ultimate nigga top dollar. My name speaks for itself. Practice my telekinesis, write my thesis, drop this hip hop and sequel. Magalicious, I'm at nutrition, magnificent, lethal. Listen up, I got some free game. Say no, not really. Cause it cost me like a motherfucker. Y'all gon' feel it. The top spot, I'm top notches. Be the top of Texas. Stepchild records, fighting 5. It ain't bullshit.
I ain't no motherfucking dope dealer. I'm a rapper that hustle and chop it up and hit your block with it. Call me the top dollar. And I want every motherfucking dollar. Keep the game and right about how I got it. I got big work, I got big faces. I done been around the block, I done seen places. I'm the big boss type, name brand nigga. With big nuts and I'm known to fuck around nigga.
Now that Jay-Z done retired, these boys in the game, they shook. They thought the spot was open competition. Playboy, the spot I already took. My flight I already booked. Since Pop wanna be nice. Crushing boys, albums with hooks already. These cats acting like raw. They claim MCs, but they fraud. These niggas act like since they can rap, they gon' blow up and ball. You got cats producing beats in up front, wanting they bread. It's a process, y'all done picking up art. I think it's marketing promotions. See, vinyl is essential. Walk over the tax ID now with posters. 8x10 promo pictures out the coordinated album. I put 5 in these streets. When the 4 groups had 9 producers, dog, plus I don't make beats. Next level of the game, CID points and publishing, production deals. Tools set up with videos, crushing shit. In-house producers, screwed and chop. Down in Houston, beat the block up to build my stock up. Y'all can suck my dick to be true.
Dope dealer. I'm a rapper that hustle and chop it up and hit your block with it. Call me the top dollar. And I want every motherfucking dollar. Keep the game and right about how I got it. I got big work, I got big faces. I done been around the block, I done seen places. I'm the big boss type, name brand nigga. With big nuts and I'm known to fuck around nigga.
These label labels be shiesty. I swear I ain't never seen nothing like it. Fucking these boys over with no Vaseline and making them like it. For sure, that's why I keep it gutter. Guilty by affiliation, fuck it. Stand independent, been here a minute, forever hustling. Hurting the slab, head of the lab, it's the Squiller man. I move to work, I don't do the perks, stick to the plan. Like I just want a Grammy. Smoking on this game, I keep a boosted bar for dating, chopping these hoes, call me daddy. No commercials, no videos, no BET. But every corner store, pool hall, barbershop, liquor store, y'all see me out the trunk around the clock. Got every penny looking down, what, ride this motherfucker until the wheels fall off. 5 me suggest for me and keep some starch in my pants. The living legend, the top of Texas, I'm back again. DME telling I'm the coldest. What that working, I just sold it. What that sticky egg is all up in me, I
ain't no motherfucking dope dealer. I'm a rapper that hustle and chop it up and hit your block with it. Call me the top dollar. And I want every motherfucking dollar. Keep the game and right about how I got it. I got big work, I got big faces. I done been around the block, I done seen places. I'm the big boss type, name brand nigga. With big nuts and I'm known to fuck around nigga.
Yo, Top, I know you hear that steady going off on your hip. Man, won't you catch that and call us back?
Man, that's Tamika, man. I'm still trying to get rid of that broad.
Man, I met a Tamika about 2 summers ago. 2 years ago, I met Tamika, I think the middle of July. I can't lie, the first time I saw her, she was looking fly. Matter of fact, I was getting
let me get some
she was
Optimals.
too. I kept playing ass girl. Say, what you about to do? Went to the counter, paid ass 5D. She started looking funny. Didn't pay no mind. I said, I got you, pulled out my money. Step back outside, we come say, I'm checking out little mama. Had a session at the studio, so I got Tamika's number. 2 months passed, I called on the Tuesday, 2:30 on the cool. T. Jones answered and said Tamika has made home from school. Ma'am, if you don't mind me asking, how old is your daughter?
Met baby girl in the projects, it was summertime. Daisy Dukes with a halter top. Duke monkey brace talking DUI. Knuckle down, I'm pulling over to the curb. I asked how old she was, she said I was grown. I said word, proceed with ego feed, quoting lyrics from my people, talking about the millennium sold out Cadillacs and Regals. Her whole conversation was about the lick. Say she from the city where we from, she want to represent. Licking her lips, and for a sip, smoking black and mild. Looking at her thigh, she pointed out, tatted stepchild. You with that? Represent that. Careful what you ask for, these streets ain't playing. You hit corners with a grown ass mate.
Tamika started fast, but finally slowed up. Thought she was grown, cause her chest and butt was swole up.
Careful what you ask for, these streets ain't playing. You hit corners with a grown ass mate.
Tamika started fast, but finally slowed up. Thought she was grown, cause her chest and butt was swole up.
She'll get caught up in a cycle, hollering at a pimp. Her mama standing in the door, signaling, come here. Sundress, had done in cornrows, contacts make her look Creole. She said she done look Benny hair once or twice before. I recognized her face, she said I dance, I know. I told him, come on, both of them, let's go. Tamika, look.
People think Tamika tripping now, cause Tamika stripping now. But Tamika ain't crazy now, Tamika got a little baby now. She learned too much early, everybody know what Tamika. When she was 15, her mother was 30, everybody know what Tamika. I ain't mad at you, just be careful and do what you do. Tamika, take care of that hard-headed son and get your revenue.
Careful what you ask for, these streets ain't playing. You hit corners with a grown ass mate.
Tamika started fast, but finally slowed up. Thought she was grown, cause her chest and butt was swole up.
Careful what you ask for, these streets ain't playing. You hit corners with a grown ass mate.
Tamika started fast, but finally slowed up. Thought she was grown, cause her chest and butt was swole up.
Look at you looking like that today. Look, mama, hey, what's your name?
Tamika.
Quit looking at me like that, baby girl. They say you just 15. Done told me about you look like you just too fine for your own damn good. But you can call me back when you hit 18 and I'll take you to the crib in the hood. Look at you looking like that today. Look, mama, hey, what's your name?
Tamika.
Quit looking at me like that, baby girl. They say you just 15. Done told me about you look like you just too fine for your own damn good. But you can call me back when you hit 18 and I'll take you to the crib in the hood.
Careful what you ask for, these streets ain't playing. You hit corners with a grown ass mate.
Tamika started fast, but finally slowed up. Thought she was grown, cause her chest and butt was swole up.
Careful what you ask for, these streets ain't playing. You hit corners with a grown ass mate.
Tamika started fast, but finally slowed up. Thought she was grown, cause her chest and butt was swole up.
back, but you never know the when, the where, the how. Because karma's real. So y'all need to be careful about how we handle each other. If give your word, man, keep your goddamn word. You know, I've been talking to some partners and I keep telling them it's not a bunch of real niggas no more, man. We done been whitewashed to where everything we want is what the white boy want. There is no black Ethiopia. There is no black nothing. It's a project. It's a project in every hood. But I'm talking about a place where we go where it's not a project. Where we pick our trash up and throw it in the trash can instead of throwing it on the ground. Where we don't fight and kill each other. Where we love each other. Where we at the park shooting hoop and kids playing, ain't nobody finna do no drive-by. Yeah, the way we die of old age instead of young, unnecessary bullshit. We ain't got nothing. We ain't got no mom and pop stores that's been going on our whole lives since we were little kids and going in there and stealing and getting caught and all that. No, we ain't got that. We've been whitewashed. And I keep telling y'all that for a reason. We first have to put a check on ourselves, man. You know, you got to disconnect. Like I'm talking about from that internet, you got to disconnect, man. You got to look in the mirror. You going to work every day. You're working on your own shit every day. Whatever it is, you're doing it every day. But you know, it's people that get rich in one day. We got to start thinking magnificent again. We got to start thinking the unthinkable. Because we can do the undoable. We done did everything. It's time that we stepped up to the plate and start making something happen. Instead of just talking about it, it's time we start being about it. And I'm only telling y'all this because nobody's talking to our kids, man. Who's responsible for these damn kids? When your kids walk out your door, they represent you and your household and your name. I don't know if nobody done ever told y'all that. When you lay on your back and have kids, them your damn kids. The school can't teach them everything. They come in there holding their goddamn pants. Yeah. About to fall on the floor. But that's the style now. And that's been the style for at least the last 20 years or so. Yeah, I'll say the last 20 years. Last 20 years of sagging. It kind of took over. We got some people in some places that don't tolerate it. But we need to ban that shit, man. If we can't have enough sense to stop on our own, then the law needs to stop us. The law needs to stop us. That's ridiculous. Men walking around with their ass out. For who? Why you got your ass out? Who you want to look at your ass? You got it out, so evidently you want nigga to look at it. Since we all know where it come from, but we keep doing it, we need to outlaw that shit. That shit needs to be against the law. It needs to be against the law, y'all. It's such a disgrace, man, and it makes me feel such a way that if you got a young man and he's not respectful to adults, what kind of young generation are we raising? Whose kids are these? Who responsible for these kids? Who house they sleeping in every night? If we start holding these parents responsible for what these kids do, this shit will change. I guarantee you. If you start charging the kids and the parents with the same crime. They go up there and shoot up some shit now. You bring your ass here. Your baby done went over there and killed 5 people for what? Because he was mad? Because he couldn't do something? Because he didn't have his way? Because you didn't talk to him? Because ain't no line of communication open enough for you to notice that kind of emotional distraught on your baby? Come on now. So we can talk about it if you're fucking with me. I'm going to address the elephant in the room. If we start charging these parents with whatever these kids do out here, felony ass shit. Yeah. Who kids are those? They underage? Who's supposed to be watching? Who house do they stay in? Who paying for all this shit? Who overlooking all this shit? Who trying to be their friend instead of their parent? Now come here. We're gonna charge your ass too. Yeah, both of y'all going to the penitentiary. I bet you then we get some results. You'll see a change in the movement. You'll see the numbers drop. You'll see instant. Because parents will start paying attention to their kids. They won't allow them to go out there and just lock themselves in the garage for the whole weekend. Go up there and lock their room door. When we were growing up, I wish you would lock your goddamn room door. My mom or my dad, somebody gonna knock the wind out your ass. I'm talking about knock, boom, and gonna kick the door in and dare you to lock it again. But these days, we don't pay attention to them. You know, we so connected to the internet now. So where we get all our news from. This is what, everybody want to be an internet star, an influencer. Nobody wants to put the work in, but everybody want to be treated like a star, think they're a star. So, that's part of it, man. That's part of it. But Jason, I want to go to commercial right now, and then I'll be right back with you. Listen 214. Y'all heard me? Yeah.
Yo, Top, I know you hear that steady going off on.
The boys in my hoods, they splitting the gar, sipping on bar, and keeping a bad bitch in the car. Knowing nothing in life but to go out and get it, grind all day, scratch, play a period. Who me? Don't get it twisted, I'm a self-made entity. The mayor, South Dino, hip-hop district of 214. I'm top dollar, make dollar, other dollar, Mac dollars. Lone Star State, representer, playboy, the city of Dallas. Flamethrower, heavy hitter, gifted gab, something serious. STTEPPCILD. Yeah, your boy got lyrics. MC in his truest form. Crushing crews, how they come. Solo Johnson's album drop constant, damn near done. So I agree to disagree with most of you cats exploiting and fucking up rap. The top of Texas, how you love that? Black ball like Connie Hawkins, but still I came metaphoric and a calico and make them feel my pain. Cruising down the street in my Chevy big body. I'm up in Highland Hills, rolling through Paulding College. Stopped by the gym to shoot some hoops. I saw this bopper named Tamika talking about Top, what it do? Another big body looking just like me. I took a second look, it's my boy Lil B. He rolled down the window, blowing smoke in my face. Said DUI, got a session at Clip Blue at 8.
Pay attention what the hood say.
Come on, motherfucker. Come on.
Aces and eights, stuck at the gate. Playboy, I'm pushing this weight. Granted, no wins, I clean my slate. I serve these fiends, but I kept my faith. You a hustler? You got to sell more than dope. If you a killer, how the fuck do the living know? Bitch, I kill. Your nigga, I steal. Your hair now on feel. Let me flip out in this motherfucker. I'm blowing buildings. God is good all the time. Life is beautiful, fuck dying. That means you hoe ass niggas keep your bitch ass in line. Everything ain't for everybody and stun ain't for me. Fuck over top at 2 o'clock, you're dead 2:45. Remain calm, weather the storm. I was born to perform. Bitches pay me, make music pay me. I'll be more time before I'm done. How you gon' bullshit the bullshit till you not, nigga? How you gon' get rich sitting on your ass getting high, nigga? Y'all keep that stun in New Orleans, can't do no front with no orders. I need cash for my goods, I'm blowing up shit just for starters. If I can see you, I can touch you, that's the ski loader, last man standing. That's how I planned it, for real though. Icon, underground Dallas, hip-hop, legendary status. You know me, Mr. should be that Dixon Circus, let's spontan, nigga. Boys in my hoes, they slid in the car, sipping on bar. And keeping a bad bitch in the car, knowing nothing in life but to go out and get it, grind all day for scratch player, period.
Payback the motherfucker, ain't
Concentrating about confetti, say M.O.B. Your boy the bad and I'm trying to get it. I'm sick and I can't quit. That's why I dropped this remix. Ain't gon' pay who? Shit, y'all don't know who y'all fucking with. My own T. Jones say I'm thugged out. I'm posting.
Are we on the air? I'd like to introduce the world to MJF, the newest member of the Stepchild Records.
Top dollar make me over holler.
Quarter pound in the high.
That was that here, low.
Street gang.
Yo, fat.
Coming down, candy paint, done did that. Screens falling from the sky, done did that. 88 divided by 4, done did that. Gripping grain in a Fleetwood lat, done did that. Pulling all night and flipping packs, done did that. Pulling kick those stacks and cracks, done did that. Monopoly with 3 dice, done did that. Broke one day, rich the next, my nigga, now feel that. I'm trying to get my Bill Gates on, excuse me. Don't get me wrong, get me right, niggas, excuse me. Sell anything for my soul, but I done told y'all that. And I don't love none of these hoes, and I done showed y'all that. I spit these flows like I'm supposed to, and we can choke on that. See, I'm the coldest cat I know rapping, dog. Y'all run tell that. If you little dodo, when you smoke, then I got your sack. But all that bumping, stunting, run high capping, fuck all that. Chicken sugar, that's the plan. Put my city on the map. Make cats who hate me when they see me say Top did that. I'm trying to beat up the block in an armored truck, sitting on some Martian Fox. The bank of Dallas, right-handed player, coming southpaw. World famous, world known. Pimp ass nigga like Ken Alone. Blowing reaper like Cheech and Chong. Logo, a skull, 2 microphones. It's top dollar, done did it. $100 billion type nigga. Ghetto fabulous, y'all for a minute. Project Falling Dog, done did it. Coming down, candy paint, done did that. Screens falling from the sky, done did that. 88 divided by 4, done did that. Gripping grain in a Fleetwood lat, done did that. Pulling all night and flipping packs, done did that. Pulling kick those and stacks and cracks, done did that. Monopoly with 3 dice, done did that. Broke one day, rich the next, my nigga, now feel that.
Niggas watching everything, watch my fucking nuts hang. I'm stepping with my loaded heat, jumping deep up in this game. I never was a bullshitter when it came to getting mine. Since I've been a young G, dope been my hustle grind. Mama tried to guide me, daddy rolled stones, man. In and out that penitentiary, made the places home, man. Falling out the house with my granny deuce. On the cut, shooting them dice down the cut, my niggas loose, man. Niggas ain't guessing cause I had the duffel bag, man. Present day the same way, I'm reaching for my ag thing. Pea shooter, gunpowder, lead, what they call that? What's his name? Got broke off in that alley, nigga, boss that. Just believe I'm down for the cause right now. $100 stick from the south, I take a stab. If you niggas can't feel me, I ain't giving a fuck. Man, you niggas ain't real G's, game leave you stuck, man. You ain't never seen the hot face of the devil. A crimson red killer, a body snatching rebel, a midnight missionary jack move maker. A sneak up on you, hunter, a cut you open. Gator, the main upstairs, be the only thing I bar. I ride solo, bitch, you 40 in the car. I never ask a nigga for a motherfucking thing. Bitch, we take what we deserve. Cause bitch, we in this game. And bitch, we causing pain.
Órale, aquí estamos viendo la vida loca. Y si no ves una cosa es otra. Guáchate con los catrachos, porque aquí en esta vida el gobierno te trata gacho. Vos, así es, moviendo y traficando. Aquí estoy con el mero peso, $1 y el quarter pound, 25 libras, hablando como entraron miles y miles de libras hasta llaves. Vos, viniendo de a mero abajo, y tú sabes, los mexicanos vienen de México con todo el jale. De California a Rento hasta Texas, todo Estados Unidos, all the United States, top of Texas, arriba de Texas. Pues aquí estoy sufriendo y que ya lo hice.
Coming down, candy paint, done did that. Screens falling from the sky, done did that. 88 divided by 4, done did that. Gripping grain in a Fleetwood lat, done did that. Pulling all nighters, flipping packs, done did that. Pulling kick goes, stacks and cracks, done did that. Monotomize with 3 dice, done did that. Broke one day, rich the next, my nigga, now feel that.
Yeah, volume 5, your boy growing. I know y'all still hating, but I'm still making what I do, doing it how I do, you know what I'm saying? MJF, welcome to the family, baby, you know what I'm saying? Is it? Peace. All right, brother, records.
Yo, what's up, Dollar Man? What's up, man? Want you let your crew know what's going on down there in the 214, you know what I'm saying? Everybody been coming out with their stuff, you know what I'm talking about? We hearing from everybody. We want to know what's going on down there in D-Town, you know what I'm talking about? Where them real thugs at, you know what I'm talking about? Where them boys at, you know what I'm talking about? Want you let your crews know what's going on? Holla at us one time, you know what I'm talking about? Give me something, where you at, boy?
Here's your 411 on that 214. Y'all dial 911 if my shit don't blow. A pioneer with this rap as far as Dallas concerned. With gold grills, with our boots, with plenty money to burn. The last man to hit the door and I'll be the last man standing. I'll be there when the deal go down cause I done applied it and planned it. You got to spread your hustle. It ain't about just flexing your muscle. Cause when the folks get at your ass, you ain't got nothing but trouble. You got the dip switch ride, put the game in overdrive. Premeditated thoughts and moves, the only way you survive. Game recognized game, so what's up, baby? Say what you need, yeah, it's all gravy. Internet, interstate, don't give a damn what it takes. I got to have it, going to get it, coming back with this weight. A heavyweight nigga now, Mr. Shot Caller. And now no shit jump off in Dallas unless I call it.
Aight. Yeah, we feeling you, you know what I'm saying? But now what you tell your boo where them money hustlers at, you know what I'm talking about? Got to have it, them paper chasers, you know what I'm talking about? Eat money for breakfast, you know what I'm talking about? All about their money on that hustle every day from sunset to sunrise, you know what I'm talking about? Open your eyes and see what's really going on, bring it to them, where they at?
I watched this boy, Rick. He used to come by and lend me $1. Him, 50 cents down. He was all right, you know. He would never lend me $5, though, you know. He let me have them tools and fuels, you know. So I felt for the boy. I went over there talking to him. And he ignorant. Because I sit down and talk to him, and you don't let him get none of that powder in his nose. That's like trying to talk to a baboon bear. I talked to the boy 7 days and 7 nights. He was still on the same subject. Where can I get some more?
Next rhyme, storylines about a friend of mine. I guess we'll call him Lil Johnny this time. Now Lil Johnny lived a life of a hard knot, have not. Project born, raised by the dope spot. Now mama did what she could, but the grind was hard. The last thing he wanted to do was break the Jones hard. But in the process from growing up order, man, sometimes you lose just your reality, know what I'm saying? Now at the age of 13, Johnny saw his pop shot by a crooked cop while he was cutting school, posted on the block. So understand me when I tell you he done seen some things. Like we be popping it, baby, the Johnny Woods game. Raised in Dixon on that Trey 5-7 beat, where everything is real in the field, play for keeps. He watched them players roll bits and pimp player hits. He learned the game is hard, baby, as good as it gets. Now mama begging to quit, switch game, go But he didn't feel her till she got sprung on that glass dick. Now trials and tribulations, dangerous, sad faces, dodging cases. He won't know one way from the game. There's only one problem. He loving paper, expensive lifestyle, shopping daily, living wild. Got homies he came up with from the one that won't let him down. My daily paper chasing, living only for money making. But Section 8 project brawls, they got him aggravated. Dry season, they cut through homies that waiting, they all up on him. That 201 Hummer, he pack his gat up in his bummer. Having suicidal thoughts, hiding out up in funky town. Got killers head away by the pound. Now can they get down? See drama, look company, that shit like misery. It's killer be, especially when you thought they your friends, but they enemies. Johnny popped the cop, trying to take him for what he got. A stepchild be real on the block. Papoose, what you got? Say what you got, baby. What you got? I tell y'all what. Say, man, make a block. Yeah, make a block, man. Yeah, make a block. Say what you need. No, make a block. Make a block, baby. Yeah. Say, man, who's the white boy? What's up with that? Nah, you know we don't fuck with that. Nah, it ain't that kind of party. It ain't that kind of party. Say, ain't that. Make a block. Yeah. That's what you do. I ain't got nothing. Yeah. So now see that brick right there. Yeah. Pick that up. Yeah, pick that up. Right. Yeah. Leave your money over there with that hoe. Yeah. Right. Yeah, leave your money right there. Yeah. Right. Yeah, that's you. I ain't gonna hear you shit. What you talking about? Right. Make a block. Make a block, man. Block, man.
I ain't no motherfucking dope dealer. I'm a rapper that hustle and
Welcome back, man. Welcome back, man. Everybody that's rocking with me, I appreciate it. I probably should have started the show off this way, but yesterday was Memorial Day, so I would like to just take a moment, and say, thank you for everybody that just served, to everybody that's serving, to everybody that lost their lives. We thank y'all. We thank y'all. Because no matter what we think about where we are right now, it ain't where we was. We're a million miles ahead of the bullshit. Whitewash, blackwash, hogwash. So we gotta be thankful, man. Be thankful. Cause those guys and girls, they put themselves out there. And think about it. You talking about when you go to the military, sometimes it's peaceful times. You go in different places and you 6 months over here and a year over there. And, you're seeing the world. But you're being deployed in different places. And then sometimes we have what they call an act of war. Well, that's different. That's a different time. But when you're in the military, that's what you're there for. They pay you every month. It ain't shit. Ain't nothing going on. It ain't shit. But when it jump off, they jump right into it. They right there smack in the middle of it on the front lines, deciding what's going to happen. Normally, when two countries go to war, the winning country, they oppose them. You know what I mean? I rule. This is what y'all do. Now, y'all don't do that no more. Y'all do this. Some of that kind of shit. So be mindful, y'all. Be mindful. Also, the NFL owner for the Colts, what was his name? Jim Irsay. He died at 65 the other day, y'all. Y'all take your hats off for Irsay, man. Y'all give a moment. And that's just me easing on into some more subjects. Because, the NFL, it's a lot going on. It's a lot, but it ain't a lot. I'm a Cowboy fan, so Jerry throwing us these goddamn play-ass balls and everybody going crazy, Because we got a clean-ass automobile. The bitch got the rims on it, it's shining, all that shit. But I beg a question. I have a question. Because, like I say, I'm a Cowboy fan, win, lose, or draw. But if you ask me the last 15, 20 years, what's wrong with the Cowboys? They can't stop the run. No matter what team it is, what time of year it is, when somebody on a run for some yards, they just hand the ball off and go straight up the middle. And if it's an exceptional back, that little old 5 to 7 yard carry turned into 17, 27, a home run. So, with all the things that we done did, George Pickens, that signing, that was great. Got nothing bad to say about that. I hope Jalen Blue, the running back that we got out of Texas, is able to hold it down now. Because, he from Texas, he from around here. He know what it is, America's team. I hope the star thing, I hope that don't jump in his head, get to his helmet. And I hope he turned out to be what they thinking. Because with the second round pick, and they took the defensive end out of Boston College, I thought that should have been the running back right there. It was still 2 or 3 good running backs right there. And we didn't do it. We didn't pull the trigger. So now on top of not being able to stop the run, we ain't been able to run the football. So hopefully by adding Booker, him and Smith with BB, that's the strength. That's the middle of the line. Well, our tackles can just play up to their potential. We got a top 10 offensive line. So are we going to run the pass or are we going to pass the run? Because, when you play football, the run sets up the pass. Everything you do is triggered off the run, the play action. And the reason that is because if they think you're going to run the ball, then they got 8, 9 men in the box. The safeties done cheated up 2 or 3 steps. The corners they took a step in and using the sideline as another man to push you out, in case you catch a ball, they get beat. So we ain't been able to run the ball, and we can't stop the run. That's my only concern with the Cowboys. Because like I say, we got shiny pieces. Jerry going to make us relevant. We're going to be in the news. C.D. Lamb and that boy Pickens, they gonna get these boys business. But at some point in the football season, every year you got to run the ball. And we playing the NFC East, not the AFC West and all that bullshit. No, we run first around here. Always have, always will. All our teams do. Philly was dominating. Well, Philly was good at everything. And then they signed Saquon Barkley. They had got an excellent running back and put him behind all that shit that they had already. And what happened? He run for 2 bills. They get to the Super Bowl and win it. Same team. They just changed out running backs. They upgraded. And the running back that they had was okay. This is the difference in where we are and where they are. Right now, they defending champs. We got them first. We got them goddamn cocksucking ass Eagles. That's the first game we got. So that's going to tell us a lot about where we are as a team, because the first game of the year, it might be the only game of the year where you completely healthy. Meaning you done broke camp and picked 11 guys to start. Your best 11 is going to be out there in game 1. So, and then, I'm talking about our run defense. They say Margie Smith now, he back up to 325. He went down to 290, something like that, right at 300 under the previous little defensive regime. But now this one, Eagleflus, the defensive coordinator we got now, he wanted him to beef up. You know, he wanted him to be the run stopper that he was in Michigan. Don't worry about the pass rush. Just clog up the middle. Do what you're supposed to do. Because as far as the Cowboys, this is shit to get off the pot gear for him. Yeah. They drafting late round replacements. But next year, if he don't get down this year, I can bet you next year defensive tackle is going to be out for one of our first two picks. Yeah. And it wouldn't surprise me if he gets somebody in free agency also. Because Mozzie, for where we drafted him and the expectations for him, he's underachieving all the way around. But, you know, can you put some of that on coaching? Or is it he just don't have it in it? It's an important year for Mozzie, man. Mozzie gonna have to get down with the get down. You hear me? Now, right now, Diggs is hurt, and the boy we drafted from East Carolina's hurt. But we still got Bland, but they running him on the slot. See, people think he gonna be outside. That's our slot corner. Bland is our slot corner. We're gonna have Diggs and the boy from Eastern Carolina. I can't think his name right now, but those are our two corners. Then you got Alum and Booth and whoever else the backup. Well, in game one, we might not have neither starting corner. I'm pretty sure and safe to say that Diggs won't be there in the first month of the year. So we'll be a little weak right there. Or we won't be as strong as we think we're supposed to be, or we could be. On the other side, same thing. Both of our starting corners are coming off of some major injuries. But man, when they play, y'all know what it is with Diggs. And the boy from East Carolina now, he was down there clowning against them little old D1, little old, D2, whatever they was. He was down there clowning. Can he get adjusted to the league? One game is Metcalf, and the next game, you know what I mean? It's CeeDee Lamb. The next game is Brown. The next game, you get what I'm saying? It's Chase. Every week, it's going to be a top dude out there. Ain't going to be no bullshit. Ain't going to be no, okay, we playing Trinity Valley. They ain't got nobody, they got somebody from the band playing wire. No, that ain't what that is now. This big boy shit. On America's team. Big boy shit. That's kind of where my worries are with the Dallas Cowboys. Now, nothing is really satisfied me personally, but the Booker pick, you can't argue with it. Not only was it a need, they drafted a big old nasty motherfucker. Yeah, we needed that. Yeah, man. I'm talking about somebody, you say something to him, he gonna slap the shit out of you. He don't care if it's during the game, in between plays, watch how you handle me type of niggas. It's hard for me to say that was a bad pick. On top of being a need, replacing Martin, he was all pro for 10 years. He put a decade in. It's so sad that, he played his whole career and never got to the big game. But he's a Hall of Famer. Yes, I said it. Zach Martin is a Hall of Famer. And, I'll say Booker, that's a good pick. The rest of that shit is like shooting dice. And it shouldn't be with the NFL draft at this time, especially with the Cowboys, especially with us needing so many things. All we had to do was draft people that start us for us. The defensive end from Boston College, is he going to start? He's a second-round pick. He's a top 60 pick. On a team full of holes, is he going to start? Don't tell me he's going to be in rotation. with Dante Fowler that we signed from Washington and Smith and not, what we doing? The third round pick, the cornerback. Everybody say he had first round talent, but he got hurt, so that's why he was there in the third. I sure hope everybody right. Because sometimes everybody missed the shit 100%. But those first three picks, guys, those are top 100 picks. They should start on a team that was 7-10 last year and lost a couple of starters. Yeah, there's no way our first three picks shouldn't walk in and start. Now the first pick was a no-brainer, and our track record with offensive linemen has been pretty good lately. First round picks, third round picks, we've been pretty good with the offensive line. I don't really like the depth of it, but we got decent depth. You know what I mean? I wouldn't want none of them to play more than 3 games, but we got decent depth. Maybe fill in for a quarter here and there. But not no 60, 70 play games. That would scare me. The depth of the offensive line. Now, the defensive line, like I say, the end spots are solid. You got Parsons and Sam Williams on one side. On the other side, you got Dante Fowler and the boy we got out of San Diego State. So the kid that we drafted out of Boston College, where is he playing? He's about 6'4", 6'5", 240, so he's not a 3 or 4 technique. He ain't going to go in and play tackle and be effective, even though they say all his techniques are good. You know, yeah, he got that part down. You get somebody they paid. That's why Dallas took it, because he was the best player on their board. He wasn't what we needed, though. See, sometimes you have to not go against the board, but you got to pick what you need off the board. If I need a running back, when it's my turn to pick, I'm going to pick the best running back. If I need a quarterback and it's my turn to pick, I'm going to pick the best quarterback. And sometimes, that hurts people, chasing needs instead of just drafting a baller, So I understand the logic. But for me, if I need a guard, I'm going to draft me a guard. I'm going to be done my paperwork on it, all my little research. You know what I mean? I'm going to be done talk to everybody. And I'm going to draft the best one. It's not as hard as we make it. It's really not. Now, on our offensive line, the guard and the center and the 2 guards, that's okay. Tyler Guyton, I hope he have a good year this year. And I'm optimistic about him for this one reason. This is the first year that he actually just played left tackle. He's always a right tackle in college. Yeah, he got good size, good length, good feet, good movement, good motion. But y'all know playing the left and playing the right is 2 different things. So hopefully, he getting accustomed over there. Because we used to having a bad motherfucker over there. Yeah. From Aaron Williams to Tyron Smith, we used to having a motherfucker right there. Somebody, when they grab you, that's a wrap. You ain't getting bound. Normally, that's what we put out there at left tackle. So hopefully, Guyton can. This is second year, the sophomore slump or the sophomore jump. How you look at it. I'm a Cowboy fan, so I'm hoping for the jump. But I know bullshit when I see it. And if we can't stop the run and we can't run the football, don't none of this shit nobody talking about matters. If we can't stop the run and we can't run the football, I'm talking about when we want to. Yeah. Just grab the ball and go downfield, just running the motherfucker. 8, 10 carries in one goddamn me series. Maybe 3, 4 passes. Yeah. Little dump down to the tight end. What that does is not only shows strength, team strength, and discipline, but it also takes the life out of the opponent. See, while you eating up the clock and marching down there, they steady lining up. Every 2 plays, first down. Every 2 plays, first down. That's demoralizing to a defense. If you're a linebacker and somebody just no, we're going to march it down the field. Against who? I wish a motherfucker would. But we got to get back to that. We wish a motherfucker would. We got to get back to that. And if we ever do, then we'll be on to something. Because like I told you, we ain't got no black Ethiopia. Ain't nowhere where it's all black. That place don't exist unless it's the projects. If it is, y'all go to the comments and let me know. Where is there a black Ethiopia around here? Somewhere where everything's black and beautiful. Tell me. I got time. That's part of what's wrong with us. Everybody want to be special. Everybody want to get treated special. But you know, when you do nigga shit happen. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I know we need to talk to these kids. I know these kids are somebody kids. Who kids are they? If we start charging the parents with the same thing we charge the kids with, I bet you the numbers drop drastically. And it ain't cause the kids who don't respect the parents, cause that's their buddy, give a shit. It's gonna be because the adults gonna start being adults and paying attention to their kids. The adults are gonna start communicating with their kids, start watching their kids, pay attention to what games he logged on to all night. Why come we can't get off this game? How addictive is it? I got partners 50 years old, all day. Sit and play the PlayStation all day. 50 years old. Don't make no damn sense. Life ain't right, but got time to sit and play a damn game. But that's how comfortable we done got with being broke. With thinking that we special instead of going out there and showing the world how special we are. You know, this is the entertainment business. I'm gonna start doing me a cipher. Yeah, it's been on my mind for a minute. I talked to my partner about it. Now that I got my laptop and stuff working right, thank God, I think I'm just gonna start hitting it. You know what I mean? Maybe on Mondays or something. I don't know. It's just an idea. And the only reason it was is because it seemed like I done been left out of all the ciphers. So I was gonna do me a one-man cipher. Fuck 'em. I ain't mad at them. Whatever they reason, do the damn thing. That's just me though. That's how I see it. Tell me, how do you see it? You got adults beating on children. I don't know. You have to tell me. Somebody, anybody. Again, guys, I want to keep this on your head. We got to start talking to these kids. If you got a teenager on your street and you've been knowing that boy his whole life and you see him every day, hold a conversation with him. Talk to him. See what he's trying to do, what he want to do. And you might not be able to do nothing, but you done opened up the lines of communication. That's key, guys. Because once you open up the line of communications, it's always open. I don't know. I just, I don't know. What you think? Do you think that, I don't know, I think that as men, we talk too harsh to the women, and as women, our expectations are too high for the men. Every woman that's an 8 or above, if you ask them what they want a six-figure man, somebody that's rich. Well, they just dwindled all their numbers down behind a look. You understand? I don't know. I don't know, y'all. We living in a terrible, terrible time. I mean, just sad. But I'm so thankful. Class of 2025, at the legendary Lincoln High School, they gonna come out on the first. Yeah, on a Sunday. Can you believe that? But nevertheless, those that's gonna step is ready. I ain't sure what's happening with them, but I'm gonna find out. Hey, 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 well, what's going on, baby? Oh man, I appreciate it. It's just black people. Our mannerisms are terrible. Being social is terrible. I mean, we're gonna have to loosen up with each other. We're gonna have to start loving us cause they us. We don't need to have neighborhood gang wars and shit like that. Y'all stay in the same neighborhood. Y'all strapped by the same oppression. Y'all going through the exact same fucking thing. How can y'all be mad at each other to where you gun each other down? We got to stop that. I don't know, man. I really don't. But in boxing news, I'll be right back to the NFL. In boxing news, I heard about Tank Davis and Earl Spence Jr. Now, that kind of raised the eyebrow. That's worth watching. If Earl then came back. Because the Earl we saw against Bud Crawford, I don't know what that was. He wanted to know with a dog looking like a bitch and got fucked. But if he back and ready to get down, hey man. So Shakur Stevenson, he running around here asking for fights. But the Charlo fight is the big one. And ain't one nigga calling him out. So we gonna see. We gonna see. I don't know. We gonna see. Y'all gotta understand, man. These conversations that I'm talking about having with these kids, I am so serious. See, the racism that we deal with today is not the same racism that our parents deal with. The racism that they deal with is not the same parents that parents deal with. So at some point, well, I don't know. I sit, man, and just think about it. And the sad part is there is no accountability in the black community. No one thinks that what's going on is their fault. Everybody thinks they handling their business. No unity, no black, nothing. I mean nothing. Ain't no all black nothing. Ain't nowhere we can go where it's all good just and nothing but black folk. You know, like you go to Mexico, you ain't gonna see nothing but Mexicans. You go over there and focus them Arabs where they stay, that's all you're gonna see. We don't have nothing like that. A North Dallas, a Pleasant Grove, a South Dallas, a Oak Cliff. No, this is us. Y'all leave us the fuck alone. We ain't got nothing like that. I'm just giving you an example. See, I'm one of those people who believe in reparations. And I'm going to tell you why. See, they paid reparations back in 1865 to the slave owners. Yeah, they paid for us. Say, man, you done lost 15 slaves. They bring in such and such a week. We're going to pay you out for that. What? But the people who actually did the work, 500 years, don't get nothing? Now, I understand that the people that's here now are not the people that did that to us, because nobody done nothing to me. But in the nicest way saying it, I want my daddy records back. So if we don't, you know, pull this shit together, y'all, pay attention, and talk to these babies, man. You're going to have to talk to them. See where their heads that they gone mad. Now, if you step on somebody's shoe and it's an accident, if they finna gun you down, even if they was in the wrong. I don't know. Y'all tell me. What do you think? Bullshit over butter. Bullshit spreading it out with the butter knife. Yeah. See, for me personally, Miss Harris, her being on me, I could have guessed that because she wasn't nothing before that. The crazy part is how you let them record you. Damn. You sit and you think about Tiger Nation. so much good and so much bad. But you know, when you keep pushing every day, the shine is gonna shine. But we ain't shining in the right spots. I want to say it again. I sure hope Jalen Blue is what that is. Because when he was in Texas, he gave them boys business. Throw me the rock. No. In and out. I think he the 429 nigga. Think about that. I don't know. I just don't know, y'all. I sit and I think about this shit, and I just don't know. How can I save a world that don't want to be saved? I don't understand. I don't get it. Now, Aaron Rodgers, on the Aaron Rodgers news, he still got the Pittsburgh Steelers waiting on him. Now, all indications is he gonna sign, but you know, I done heard indications he might retire. He's such a diva ass dude, and the reason I say that is because he don't talk to his parents, he don't talk to his siblings, he don't talk to nobody. He probably done made 200 million in his lifetime, running around with that sports car driver sitting in her lap. Yeah, I know, I know. So you have to think about it, y'all. You know, you really have to put shit in perspective, understand where I'm coming from. These kids belong to somebody. There needs to be some type of structure or ass whooping at home. I don't give a fuck the government say you can't whoop your kids. They can come get these little bad motherfuckers. Because around my house, they do something wrong, I'm going to tear their ass up. It's going to be hard to sit down. But these days, I'm not. So, you know, that don't matter to me. It don't. What matters, I would say justice. Yeah, justice. Justice matters. If I'm accused of something, an accusation, I would hope that justice matters. If I did it, I accuse of the situation. So, you know, we got to stay focused. And again, y'all, we got to teach our kids Black history. We got to talk to them, man. We got to open the lines of communication up. Quit being your kid's friend and start being a parent. Because we're losing too many babies out in these streets to the war. And I mean the war on each other. Yeah, the war on each other. We got to stop doing that. I hope I hope that one day soon that you can go in any hood, in any neighborhood, and wear whatever you want to wear, and it don't offend somebody. It's look at this fool with all that red on. But damn, that's just what I want to wear today. Nigga, I know you didn't come in here sucking on your brother dick. I don't know. Give me some of this pussy. I was like, damn. So I don't know. Cowboys in a nutshell is we'll see. But if you got Parsons or Sam Williams on the other side. See, he's supposed to fit under her. Well, I don't know. And that's what that is. Yes, sir. We have to be careful, y'all. We're going to have to start teaching our kids, loving on our kids, setting good examples for our kids in all aspects and walks of life. Open the door for ladies. It's okay she get in front of you. It ain't the end of the world. Quit making up an excuse. Oh, no, she cut me out, man. Let her have that spot. Ladies first. That part. So, I don't know. How can you squirm out of the shit that the diddler's into, y'all? Oh, some names popped up too. This the first week, but they already got Britney Spears' name on record. Yeah, she was there doing something. See, you were either a victim or you were a part or accessory. This is how the state looking at that. That's why they real careful about who they bring in. They got one lady who's on the jury. She left, ain't never come back. She said, fuck that. Never. So we have to remember. I'm telling you. Yeah, you can go to commercial. You can go to commercial. I'm trying to look something up.
I watched this boy. Rick, he used to come by and lend me $1. Yeah, 50 cents down. He was all right, you know. He would never let me 5, though, you know. He let me on them twos and fews, you know. So I felt for the boy. I went over there talking to him. And he ignorant. Because I sit down and talk to him, and he don't let him get none of that powder in his nose. That's like trying to talk to a baboon bear. I talked to the boy 7 days and 7 nights. He was still on the same subject. Where can I get some more?
Next rhyme, storylines about a friend of mine. I guess we'll call him Lil Johnny this time. Now Lil Johnny lived a life of a hard knot, have not. Project born, raised by the dope spot. Now mama did what she could, but the grind was hard. The last thing he wanted to do was break the Jones heart. But in the process from growing up water, a man, sometimes you lose just your reality, know what I'm saying? Now at the age of 13, Johnny saw his pop shot by a crooked cop while he was cutting school, posted on the block. So understand me when I tell you he done seen some things. Like we be popping it, baby, the Johnny Woods game. Raised in Dixon on that Trey 5-7 beat, where everything is real in the field, play for keeps. He watched them players go bits and pimp player hits. He learned the game is hard, baby, as good as it gets. Now mama begged him to quit, switch game, go legit. But he didn't feel it till she got sprung on that glass dick. Now trials and tribulations, danger, sad faces, dodging cases. He won't know walk away from the game, there's only one problem. He loving paper, expensive lifestyle, shopping daily, living wild. Got homies he came up with from day one, they won't let him down. My dated paper chasing, living only for money making. But Section 8 project brawls, they got him aggravated. Dry season, they cut through homies, they're waiting, they all up on him. That 201 Hummer, he pack his gat up in his bummer. Having suicidal thoughts, hiding out up in funky town. Got killers head away by the pound. Now can they get down? See drama and your friends, but they're enemies. Johnny popped the cop, trying to take him for what he got. And stepchild be real on the block. Papoose, what you got? So what you got, baby? What you got? I tell y'all what. Say, man, make a block. Yeah, make a block, man. Yeah, make a block. Say what you need. No, make a block. Make a block, man. Yeah. Say, man, who's the white boy? What's up with that? Nah, you know we don't fuck with that. Nah, it ain't that kind of party. It ain't that kind of party. Say, ain't that. Make a block. Yeah, that what you do. I ain't got nothing. Yeah. So you see that brick right there? Yeah. Pick that up. Yeah, pick that up. Right. Yeah. Leave your money over there with that dog. Yeah. Right. Leave your money right there. Yeah. Right. Yeah, that's yours. I ain't gonna hear you shit. What you talking about? Right. Make a block. Make a block, baby.
I ain't no motherfucking dope dealer. I'm a rapper that hustle and chop it up and hit your block with it. Call me the top dollar. And I want every motherfucking dollar. Keep the game and right about how I got it. I got big work, I got big faces. I done been around the block, I done seen places. I'm the big boss type, name brand nigga. With big nuts and I'm known to fuck around nigga.
Welcome to Top Metropolis, the home of Sudan. I'm your host, I'm Topodopolis. My peeps call me Squiller Man. Born and raised in the dirty, known for pushing pounds and burdens. Clown when it's necessary. Real mics to the damn bird. I'm from the south side of town, where we be go-getters. Gold grills, Cadillacs and bills, and we boy now nigga. Home of that one hit a quitter, day chopping, popping collar, nigga. Serve, drinking money, making head, busting lyrics fiddle. The ultimate game is chess. The ultimate fee is death. The ultimate nigga top dollar. My name speaks for itself. Practice my telekinesis, write my thesis, drop this hip hop and sequel. Magalicious, I'm mathematician, magnificent, lethal. Listen up, I got some free games. Say no, not really. Cause it cost me like a motherfucker. Y'all gon' feel it. The top spot, I'm top notch. This be the top of 10. Stepchild records, fighting 5. It ain't bullshit.
I ain't no motherfucking dope dealer. I'm a rapper that hustle and chop it up and hit your block with it. Call me the top dollar. And I want every motherfucking dollar. Keep the game and right about how I got it. I got big work, I got big faces. I done been around the block, I done seen places. I'm the big boss type, name brand nigga. With big nuts and I'm known to fuck around nigga.
Now that Jay-Z done retired, these boys in the game, they shook. They thought the spot was open competition. Playboy, the spot I already took. My flight I already booked. Since Pop wanna be nice. Crushing boys, albums with hooks already. These cats acting like raws. They claim MCs, but they frauds. These niggas act like since they can rap, they gon' blow up in balls. You got cats producing beats in up front, wanting they bread. It's a process, y'all done beating them hard out the gap. My thick is marketing promotions. See, vinyl is essential. Barcode with the tax ID now with posters. 8x10 promo pictures out the coordinated album. I put 5 in these streets. But the 4 groups had 9 producers, dog. Plus I don't make beats. Next level of the game. CID points and publishing, production deals. Tool set up with videos, crushing shit. In-house producers, screwed and chopped. Down in Houston, beat the block up to build my stock up. Y'all can suck my dick to be true.
Dope dealer. I'm a rapper that hustle and chop it up and hit your block with it. Call me the top dollar. And I want every motherfucking dollar. Keep the game and right about how I got it. I got big work, I got big faces. I done been around the block, I done seen places. I'm the big boss type, name brand nigga. With big nuts and I'm known to fuck around nigga.
These labels be shifty, I swear I ain't never seen nothing like it. Fucking these boys over with no Vaseline and making them like it. For sure, that's why I keep it gutter. Guilty by affiliation, fuck it. Stand independent, been here a minute, forever hustling. Hurting the slab, head of the lab, it's the Squiller Man. I move to work, I don't do the perks. Stick to the plan, like I just want a Grammy. Smoking on this game, I keep a boosted bop for dating, chopping these hoes, call me daddy. No commercials, no videos, no BET. But
I got big faces. I done been around the block, I done seen places. I'm the big boss type, name brand nigga. With big nuts and I'm known to fuck around nigga.
Yo, Top, I know you hear that steady going off on.
Hey man, welcome back, everybody. Sorry about that last little intercession. Seemed like I was going a little slow. I was looking up some information, and I was thinking about what I was gonna talk about next because so many people that came out with the Diddy shit. I mean, they brought out Britney Spears' name today. I'm talking about in testimony. That's who going down with Diddy. You know what I mean? So if you don't testify against him, then you going down with him. That's what it seems like is happening. With the people that's on these tapes that the government didn't confiscated, you either gonna testify against it, you were either a willing participant or you were a victim. Which one were you? Because there was a bunch of illegal shit going on and nobody said nothing. So it's gonna be some consequences. So now they trying to figure out Kid Cudi. He testified how a nigga blew up his car, was in his crib when he wasn't there, opened up Christmas gifts. They ain't take shit, but he went in there, let nigga know, nigga, I can get in here. Nigga, you walk up on your ass. But when you got that kind of money and you stay in certain neighborhoods, you don't really lock the front door because everybody over there got paper. But that's a scary thought. Just think. You someone, a nigga just in your crib. Well, it's a lot to unwind about it. They done brought Latifah's name up into it now. How much did she know? Because she done distanced herself. They were tighter than people get, know. There's a few more major players in there. So I'm going to have to give, y'all. And the racketeering, I feel like they done proved it. But some of the stuff is just nonsense to even talk about it in court. It is. It's just nonsense. The little sex films and all that shit. Don't nobody want to see all that shit. Were you forcing people to have sex? That's that's the question that needs answer. The crossing state lines and paying for the penitentiary shit and all the pimping shit, trying to put him in the penitentiary. He can beat that, but he got so many cases against him, y'all. It ain't like he fighting just one or two people. He got over 100 cases filed against him. And it was 3,000 and some that came in. These are accusations that people saying, man, this dude done something to me. I feel violated. Did it tell the motherfuckers, hey, I throw your ass in the river down there. Throw who in the motherfucking river? He come to your house with a pistol looking for his girl. I just work with you motherfuckers. Your girl not here? Call her. Nigga, you call her. It's your girl. See, all that is ego. That's money. You know what I mean? That's just ego and money. Is it illegal? Did anybody ask that? See, a lot of things that we're hearing in court are not illegal. They didn't prove some stuff, but how much they offered that Diddy 5 years, and he turned it down. I wonder right now where they at in this, at this case, because Cassie Mama testified, and to me that kind of just nailed it. When a parent get up there and say what she got to say, and she was short, and they didn't even cross-examine her. She told her ass straight up and got up and left. That man had my girl scared to death, and everybody saying, well, you know, she was texting him talking about she wanted to have freak offs and this, that, and another. She was 19, he was 37, 38 when they hooked up. He turned her out. Nobody wants to say it, so I'll say it. That was her first real sex experience away from mama, away from home, where a nigga just dug her ass up. So now she fucking with the boss, and this is a maid nigga, so whatever he wanna do, she gonna do. She a young girl, she impressionable. You understand? So all of that in the pot, that this don't mean shit, man. It just, they gotta prove. I think they'd improve racketeering though. I really do. Now, the sex workers done testified, and you know, it's people, actual people that was there on the films that they done called in saying shit, man. To me, it don't look good for Diddy. I believed at the beginning that he wasn't gonna get away. I told my brother I don't think he gonna ever see the free world again. I don't. He said he don't think he gonna serve one day in jail. So now we're about on what, day 6 or 7? It don't look good for the home team. Now I wanted to touch on this right quick before I get out of here. We pass away that superstar name, that stud name. We give it away too fast. Somebody have a good game or a good season. Oh man, that's a boy. That nigga that cold. And it's not about having one good game or a series or a stretch run. A cold cat is just cold every time he plays, whether they win or lose. He's still gonna show up and produce. He might have an ugly 25 and 12, but he gonna have his. He might didn't have a good game, but you know, they gonna have 110, 15, 50 yards, 2 touchdowns. Gonna have 8, 9 receptions, 150 yards, 2 touchdowns. If you what that is. I'm saying all that to say we crown these youngsters so fast and they hadn't been in the cooker yet. See, you got to put them in the cooker and see how they respond. And what I mean the cooker, that's the playoffs. Each level get harder and harder and harder. Now, this is Minnesota's second year in a row making it to the conference finals. Yeah, second year in a row. And I tell you, Anthony Edwards just not what that is. He a great athlete, but he not what everybody making him out to be. You know, they done said he was the next apparent. He was supposed to take over and this. No, man, he a pretty good player. But he more concentrating with his little head than he is his big head. I'll say it again. Anthony Edwards, not what that is. He is one of the best players in the NBA. But he's not the face of the NBA. The face of the NBA always shows up. Think about that, what I just said. The logo cat, the cat that they talk about, to get all the commercials, to get all the sponsorship and the hype. That cat always produce. On a good team, a bad team, a hurt team, your team, my team, it don't matter. And when I think about the way Anthony Edwards has been playing, it's like, oh my God. Oh my fucking God. And the way everybody crowned him and said he was just, oh man, that's a boy. Oh man, he the next this. Oh man, he gonna do that. What is he gonna do? He can jump high and dunk. Jump shot is, you know, it's so-so. It's getting better. I can say that. I can say his jump shot has gotten better. But is he a boy? Is he the next apparent? That what y'all want me to see? That what y'all want me to believe? Is y'all watching the game? Is y'all watching the way OKC tearing his ass up? They leaning on him. And ain't nobody saying nothing. Oh, he'll bounce back. Bounce back from what? When you get dominated in such a way, that means it ain't like it's over for him, but he got to go back to the drawing board. He going to have to put some shit together. Real talk. He gonna have to put some shit together. Now, we were talking, and I just want y'all to know that I think that we have to talk to our kids, man. We need to open the line of communications. It's summertime for us. School got out last Friday. This is my first week of summer vacation. Actually, my only week because I work summer school. I work all of it. It's extra money to me because we under contract. So I'm still gonna give them a check, and then I get the summer school money too. So and plus I'm still dealing with kids, and our kids need not so much as mentorship, but they need life coaches, people that's gonna be in their life, every year, all the time, every weekend, every day. You're going to see them, talk to them, interact with them. And there's an expectation there. You understand? There's an expectation of how you conduct yourself. But you got to first build a relationship. Relationship building is the most important part of anything. Because nobody's going to listen to you if they don't give a shit about you. See, if somebody don't give a shit, they just hang the phone up. Man, fuck you. They just hang up. If somebody don't give a shit, they just cut you off, drop you off. They don't keep giving you chance after chance after chance. If they don't give a shit, they just gonna cut you off. So I think we got to make sure that we do some critical thinking and teaching with our kids. Play a game, anything. I don't care what it is. Memorizing the security code or the safe lock, the gun lock, whatever. Make it a game. See where they at mentally. Because this cold world out here don't give a shit about nobody. And life be lifing, y'all. And I want everybody, I want us to stay black and encouraged. I want us to build each other up and start pushing each other. I want us to go forward with our heads up, regardless of the past. If we can change something, change it. If we can't, fuck it. Keep pushing. Because what we have saw and what we do know is the first man on this earth was black. And what's first is going to be last, and what's last is going to be first. On every continent, in every race, they got a black-skinned nigger. And that's because America wasn't the only slave port here. In 2025, we still have slave ports. We need to talk about that and address that. That's something that needs to be brought up. That's something that we need to shut down. At this time in life, no man should own another man. That's out. Whatever type of business, and no, that's out. Whatever type of culture, no, that's out. Some kind of way, we need to put an end to that. The man owning another man, that's my property. We are all human beings, and we all belong to God. Now, you can fuck up and go get with the devil if you want to, but we are all children of God. Nobody's born evil and sinful. Now, it is some sick motherfuckers out here, though. But it's a cause and effect of all of that. It really is. If you do the research, if you check it out. But with all that being said, man, I just want to let y'all know, man, I appreciate everybody listening, for y'all hanging in there with me. This is Dallas After Dark, Mr. 214. I'm back in the office now. I think I got it going, so I'm going to start adding on to it and breaking some segments down, showing some videos. We got sponsorship back in the house now. I want to say what's up to all my nostalgic family, man. Just everybody. If you're in nostalgic radio, if you're under the umbrella, if we doing business with you, man. Because this show is always sponsored by Grillo's Barbecue and Catering, where you don't need no teeth to eat our beef. You know what I'm saying? You ring, we bring. That's just how we get down around here. I'm talking about guaranteed. Guaranteed you're going to like it. If you don't like my goddamn cooking, I stick my face out so you can slap the shit out of it. Because I can't cook but two things. And that's barbecue and crack. And I don't cook crack no more. Now, how about that? Can't beat me cooking neither one of them, though. Neither one of them. Straight drop. With that said, man, from Lonnie B and Lay George, boy, Jesus got me spoiled, man. And I'm highly favored. I'm going to holler at y'all next week. Same bad time, same back channel, y'all. 214. Yeah, sir. Joe in the house.
All right, brother, records.
Yo, what's up, Dollar Man? What's up, man? Want you let your crew know what's going on down there in the 214, you know what I'm saying? Everybody been coming out with their stuff, you know what I'm talking about? We hearing from everybody. We want to know what's going on down there in D-Town, you know what I'm talking about? Where them real thugs at, you know what I'm talking about? Where them boys at, you know what I'm talking about? Want you let your crews know what's going on? Holler at us one time, you know what I'm talking about? Give me something, where you at, boy?
Here's your 411 on that 214. Y'all dial 911 if my shit don't blow. A pioneer with this rap as far as Dallas concerned. With gold grills, with attributes, with plenty money to burn. The last man to hit the door and I be the last man standing. I'll be there when the deal go down cause I done applied it and planned it. You got to spread your hustle. It ain't about just flexing your muscle. Cause when the folks get at your ass, you ain't got nothing but trouble. You got the dip switch ride, put the game in overdrive. Premeditation thoughts and moves, the only way you survive. Game recognized game, so what's up, baby? Say what you need, yeah, it's all gravy. Internet, interstate, don't give a damn what it takes. I got to have it, going to get it, coming back with this weight. A heavyweight nigga now, Mr. Shot Caller. And now no shit jump off in Dallas unless I call it.
Aight. Yeah, we feeling you, know what I'm saying? But now what you tell your boo where them money hustlers at, you know what I'm talking about? Got to have it, them paper chasers, you know what I'm talking about? Eat money for breakfast, you know what I'm talking about? All